Hello everybody, socalthero here, welcoming you to a new game that I purchased over the weekend here called Car for Sale Simulator 2023. So if you watched this channel for a while, you know I did play a different dealership game for a few episodes, and unfortunately it seems like the devs are done with that game. They've released it and there wasn't as much content as I was hoping there would be for it. This one, however, has quite a bit of content in it. So just to give you guys an idea, this is my car dealership right here, SoCal Autos. And when you start this game, well, here, a little more context. I have been grinding in the game a little bit, just trying to learn how to play the game, as well as get the grinding part out of it, so you guys don't have to watch so much. But we'll go over the different things around here as well. But this is my car dealership here. I have two vehicles that I've recently picked up that are for sale right now. This is obviously a Volkswagen Bug, and then this is a BMW M3, and I have them posted for sale right now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end my day here. So you have two properties. You have your dealership here, and then you have a bus stop that basically you could use to get around, or you can just not sell one of the cars and drive the car around instead. But you have your office, which is the car dealership here. You have a neighborhood where you can go during the day and purchase cars from people that live in the neighborhood. Every now and then there's a car market where people have a list of cars that they're selling that you could try to purchase from them. They have the gas station where you can go to get gas and to wash your car. However, I won't need that, and I'll show you guys why in a little bit. You have what's called the red bar here, which is where you can go and have a drink and also gamble and whatnot to make some other money. And then you have a container. You live in a container at first, just so yeah, like it says, you literally live in a container here. So this is my house for now. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I live in a container with like boarded up wood walls and everything here. We're gonna go ahead and go to sleep, and then it's gonna end the day and then move you on to your next day here. So go to the next day here, and it's a fresh new day, and there's a few things going on. It says the office is dirty and the office is closed. Today there's an auction if we want to go to the auction to try to bid on a car. I'm not a big fan of the auction, so I usually don't go to it. The cars there are usually pretty expensive and not really worth it in my eyes. So I'm at the neighborhood now, so you don't have to live just in a container. If you save up enough money, which I do have enough, but I'll do that in another video, you can purchase the house here and you can live in a house, which is pretty cool. And then this is the neighborhood here with all the different cars that you can purchase for sale, that are for sale rather. So here is the vehicle here that we're going to look at first. It's a little hatchback car. They have no dialogue. It just kind of pops up here. It says, I'm offering you my car at a really great price of just $28.97. There's no damage. It's all the original body, so it's actually a pretty good deal. If you want, you can pay to get an expertise opinion on it, which that's what we'll do here. You have to type in this little code that they give you at the bottom, and then it shows a mechanic going through it, and you can look at the report here, and if anything's not correct, it'll say that it's not correct, and then they'll actually lower the price for you. But since this is in good shape here, you can visually look at the car. You could just pay their price, or you can try to bargain with them, which I try to not go too far off. So I'm gonna do this. All right, so I purchased the car. You could get in the car, like I said. You can start the car up and drive it. I'm not gonna drive this just because there's a few other cars down the way. What you could do is you can select the car. This is to look at the panels and whatnot. You can put gas in the vehicle. You can tow it to a repair shop, and it costs nothing to do this. And that's what we're going to do here. I get all of my vehicles repaired. And then on the other side, there's 3 tow slots to tow it to your dealership. So we're going to go ahead and continue down the way here. It looks like we got another car for sale. This car is as good as new. It's affordable, but it's okay. There's no damage. There's a painted panel on it, which that's fine. We're gonna bargain with the guy here. We're gonna offer 6,500 and see if he'll take it. Congratulations, car is yours. Cool. So he did take it. We're gonna go ahead and get this vehicle towed into the repair shop too. And you can leave the cars in the repair shop. You got to be careful though, because when you don't have a car there, it randomly spawns a car in the way. I already picked up one of these, so I'm not gonna pick that up because I see a Dodge Charger down here, or what's equivalent to a Dodge Charger. They're not called Dodge Chargers, but they call it something else. So Dodge Char. So yeah, you know, it's a Dodge Charger. So they're asking $18,379 for this, and this thing has got some damage on it. So I'm gonna get a opinion check on it here. This is the special ID right here. When you go to do this, you just type that in, and then it'll let you go to here. Seems a little redundant to me. Oh, okay. So the report's okay. They're being honest about it. That's still a beat up car, so I'm gonna offer 15 grand and see what they say. Okay, they took it. So you got a Dodge Charger now. We'll go ahead and hop in here and drive this. And let's see, we probably got, yeah, we got a few other cars we can look at here. And then the AI is not the best. They yeah, they crash quite a bit over there. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this towed. This is like a Honda Accord, I would say. Yeah, Honda Vic IV. I don't know what they're trying to say with that there. But this car is in pretty rough shape, so we're gonna offer 2,500. See if we can get it for 500 off. There we go. All right, so we purchased this car here. I kind of want to look down the street here and see if there's any, like, I want to see if there's any really nice expensive cars. So like that Charger is considered one, but like they have a Ferrari, they have Audis, they have a Porsche, they have a Chevy Cobalt here. Oh, let's just go ahead and see what. Okay, my car has ABS. Okay, well that's nice. I think we're gonna offer him 7,500 for it. Man, everybody's taking my deals here. So I only have room for one more purchase, and that car I'm gonna have to drive back. But I haven't seen anything that like really stands out as a really good car. That's like a Toyota Camry. That's probably what I'm gonna end up taking. That's like a Chevy S10 pickup truck. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that because it's kind of beat down. We'll end up picking this up here. And let's see, there's no damage. 34, I don't know about all that. Let's try 30. See if we can get it for 4 grand off. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in this car, and we'll drive this one over to the dealership. So yeah, it's not like the other dealership game. There's a lot more to this game. Oh, there's the Porsche right there. There's a lot more to this game than the other game I was playing before, so I'm really glad I picked this up. And oh, I have the skill point unlocked from all the bargaining. You do get skill points that you can spin. And then there's the car market right there. It's closed today. Just a random house. You got to be careful with traffic because you can damage your car. And then there's the auction right there. No cops or anything, so yeah, you can drive a little reckless. Just if you hit anything, that's your own doing there. So there's my dealership there, and then across the way here is where all of the magic happens to reconning these cars and PDI and PDR in the cars. So you have 3 shops. You have an auto repair shop right here, you have a paint shop over here, and you have electronics and tuning over here. So when I was getting the cars towed for the repairs, this is where they were going. And then you just talk to the mechanic. There's no problems with this car. And this car has some repairs needed, so I'm going to go ahead and pay them to fix that car. But this car has nothing that it needs, so we're going to go ahead and pull it out. There is a third-person camera, obviously. It's a little wonky, though. It's interesting how it works. But again, this is an alpha game, so it's still getting work done to it. I always bring the cars in here just to see if they need a paint job, which they don't in this case. Whoops. And in the case of this car, we're gonna just go for more economy. So we're gonna take it to the other shop over here for tuning, but this car is going to be used for like a commuter car, so I don't really care about throwing a turbo and stuff on it, but I'll show you guys here. So you can throw a racing kit on it, a drift kit. You do get drift points in this game. It's a thing. You can put ABS, traction control, electronic stability control, a turbo, and NOS if the car is available to it. You can raise and lower the suspension on the car. You can change the lights in case you want to do like a blue light or anything else for that matter. You can put different plates on it. So like I could put California, there's Texas, Minnesota, Connecticut, Hawaii, an older California, all kinds of different plates in here. And then you can put different wheels on the car too if you want, which I think we'll dress this up a little bit and we'll put some wheels on it only. So this car is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it back. And what you do is when you want to list the car for sale, you just have to drive it onto your lot. You got to be careful crossing this street because these guys are crazy. Yeah. They were a little more sane in that case. And then you just got to park it on one of these platforms that is the ground here, and then just turn the car off. I put some fuel in it. I hired a homeless dude as an employee. As you can see, he's pretty dressed up and fancy now. He has a suit, and what he does is he cleans up the lot from trash every day, and then he goes and washes all the cars when they need to be washed. So that's how that part of it works basically. Oh, it looks like our other little car there is done. I'm actually gonna get this car in as well, and then the other three I'll just leave parked on the side, and then I'll show you guys how the selling of the cars works too. Oh, no problems with this car. All right, well, go ahead and hop in this car. I'd say looking at the dash, this is more like a little Fiat is what it's based off of. If it is, I would say it is anyways. I don't know Fiat, so I'm just guessing from the gauge cluster there. All right, then we're gonna go in here to paint. It needs a little bit of paint, so they're gonna paint it up. And I got this car for pretty dirt cheap, so so you got to be careful because those cars will just spawn in randomly, and then all of a sudden you're causing damage to your car. I got this car for cheap, so I'm gonna do the same thing with it, just going for economy. Maybe we'll put some wheels on it just to dress it up a little bit. There we go. Make it a little more appealing to customers. Alright, and we'll take this car over. We'll leave the Camry for the time being over at the repair shop. And you can park these cars a lot nicer than what I'm doing. I usually just throw them in here and whoops, and get the for sale signs going here. So this is the dealership lot in here. Your office basically is the computer right here. Got a few things you can do in the office while the dealership's closed. You can add on to it. These are the little plates down here that you see here. There's a roof that you can add as well, which in fact I think I'll add a roof extension out to here. And then what you do is you hit escape, and if you want you can move stuff too. So I'm gonna move this up to here. The controls again are a little weird, but again, it's a alpha game, so take it with a grain of salt. You can add some windows, doors, supports, decoration as well, which this is what you see around here. So that's one of the things you can do in the computer, but the dealership has to be closed in order to do it. You could purchase upgrades for the tow truck so you can tow more vehicles, which is what you saw already. You can decorate your container or your house. You can decorate inside. You can like get a nicer bed if you want to in this case, or you can get, what is this, a window? Oh, okay, yeah, you can actually have a window in there. And then outside design, you can actually paint the container a different color if you want to. I'm not investing in stuff like that because I'm saving up for the house. There's a leaderboard system in the game, which I'm like leader 75,000 or something like that. Yeah, 75,263. So that's pretty interesting that they have that in the game. And then finally you have the web page here, which has a few things. You can borrow money if you want to. I have a loan already, so I'm paying off my debt already as it is. You have bills that you have to pay each Monday, so every Monday in game you have to pay for your bills there. And then let me get out of there because it is a little wonky. And then this is for all the vehicles that you have for sale. So I have one of these cars here that it shows the report here. You can actually write a title for it. You can take pictures of it. I'm not sure how to do the pictures yet. And then it tells you how much you paid for the car, what you put into the car. So I have what, 3,900. And then once you get the experience points to unlock this, it tells you like a good range of where you want to sell this car at. So since I put 3,900 into it, I'm going to try to sell it for 4,500. That's a good above average, but not so taken spot for it. And then the next car we got here, this is the other one that I fixed up. I have 9,700 into it. I'm going to try to sell this for 10,500. And there we go. And now those vehicles are for sale. And it's not showing these three cars for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, but it is the end of the day. So I'm actually going to go run across the street, grab the Camry, and then we'll head home and we'll start the next day and I'll show you guys how you sell the cars. So the reason I'm grabbing the Camry is I left the engine on in it. So you can put lights on. So there's the lights there. That's low beam. So as you can see, the lights are on. And then you got high beams too. And then, oh yeah, there's a random tree that just sits in the road there. You got indicators too. You got your left indicator, got your right indicator, got your hazards. Kind of hard to see on this car. Yeah, there they are. They do have horns in them too. They're not the best, but it is there. So we're gonna park in our little lot here, shut the car down, and we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep and end this day. So I turned a negative profit today because I didn't sell any cars. All I did was purchase cars, which that's fine. I don't need to purchase any more cars for the time being because my lot's full. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here. It looks like the auction is open today, so we do have that we can do if we want to, but I'll do it once to show you guys it, but it starts at 3 p.m., so it's a little bit later in the day. We're going to go ahead and get the dealership opened up, and then we will start selling some cars here. Got to be careful that with that corner. Sneak out on you real quick. Oh, kill my engine real quick, and he's already cleaning the lot, so that's pretty cool. So this is how you open and close your dealership. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and he's cleaning the lot up. Like I said, I have these three cars I need to go get reconned as well, or I can just stick them in here to sell them. But I want to try to get these 4 cars sold, so that way I have space to be able to put the next 4 cars in here. And you get XP for cleaning up. You get 1 for throwing it in, 5 for cleaning up the lot, which you get it for when he does the work too. Same goes with cleaning too. You get 1 XP for cleaning the cars. And it looks like we got our first customer here. Yeah, their arms are very interesting. I know. Interesting looking characters. So this car would... Okay, so I'm trying to sell it for 37. They're offering 27,874, and I'm in it. I paid 17,000 for it, and I paid 365 to recon it. So I could sell it to them if I want to at that price that they're offering. I don't have to sell it and make them walk, or I can bargain a little bit. So we're gonna try to bargain with them, and we'll say, hey, you know what? How about 30,000? Take 7 grand off. That's a great steal. Yep, there you go. All right, so we sold that car. So the Volkswagen Bug is off the lot now, and we just have these 3 vehicles left as he's cleaning up the M. The M has an interesting for sale sign placement up there, that's for sure. Oh, we got another customer coming in. Actually got a few customers coming in. And in the top left there, you can see it says customer in the office. That's how you know in case you're off the lot, like purchasing new cars or something. So this person's interested in the M. I paid about 40,000 after recon on the car. I'm asking 72 for it. They want to offer 52. So let's see if we can bump them up a bit here. We'll say, you know what? We'll take off 12, which is a lot. Oh, there you go. 60 grand. All right, that car sold. Let's talk to this guy here. Asking 10.5. He wants to pay 71.8. I'm in it 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm in it by a lot. So I mean, the best we could do for him is 10 grand. No, not gonna sell it. Sorry. So he's not budging on it. It is what it is. Gonna go ahead and talk to this lady here. We're in this car about 3,900. All right, let's just see if we can get 4,000 out of her. Oh, she purchased it. All right, cool. And then the other two people just walked off because they were here just for that car, and same with that guy too. So it is what it is. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty self-explanatory on how to sell the cars. It's not like the other game where you're limited on how much you could sell it for. You can put ridiculous prices on there and it doesn't care. They won't buy it either. Like they'll definitely bargain with you if they're really interested. So I'm offering this one for 10.5. They're 9,300. 99. I'm at 9,600. So let's just try to move this car. All right, cool. So we moved the car, got a little bit of a profit, not anything too extravagant, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and hop in our Chevy Cobalt here, and we'll get this thing reconned and fixed up. And we'll put some goodies in this car. Put the race kit in it. All right, let's see. Yep, it needs repairs, so I'm gonna go ahead and have him repair that. And then we know the Camry doesn't. Oh, and then yeah, LODs are a thing in this game, and they're kind of interesting. Again, it's an alpha game though, so you take it with a grain of salt. Things are gonna be improved as the developers continue to work on this game. And if you do purchase a game and look at the main menu, there is a roadmap to this game where there is a lot that they plan on doing with it. So it's pretty interesting to see. So unfortunately, this guy's working on this truck right now. Gotta wait for that. Oh, okay, cool. And then let's go ahead and come in real quick. And he can work on my car. Like I said, the Camry doesn't need any work, so we could take it to the paint shop now. We still got our Charger there that we got to list too, as the conga line of cars go through. All right, what time is it? 12. Okay, so the auction starts in a couple hours too, so we got to be mindful of that. All right, so paint wise, this needs no paint. It probably doesn't need any wheels, so well, I mean, they don't have to have wheels, but I'm not going to invest wheels in it. And making the profit margin pretty slim on this car, on these cars, so I'll park it right here. And we always give him a full tank of gas. He's going to come clean it up. I'm going to run across the street here real quick and pick up these cars. I'll probably hook up both of these cars. Chevy Cobalt almost looks like it is already. It's lowered, and it's lowered to the point where the wheels and tires are clipping through the fenders and the quarter panels there. Oh, maybe we'll work on that a little bit. All right, needs a little bit of paint, but that's no big deal. Alright, so it already has a racing kit on it, so I don't need to purchase that. You could purchase a drift kit, but then you lose the racing kit. It needs traction control. It doesn't have that. We'll put a turbo on it, and we'll put nitrous on it. Suspension-wise, we're going to lift it up just a bit here, just because the whole wheel clipping issue thing is not ideal, especially in the back there. My goodness. Move it around just to see. Alright. Lights, we'll do some blue lights on it there, purplish blue lights. Actually, let's get this more blue. There we go. Plate, we'll keep the Nebraska plate, why not? And wheel-wise, we'll do some white wheels on it instead. Alright, so we got some money invested in this car, but hopefully some kid will come and want to purchase it. And you got to be careful out on the street here. These guys are crazy. Oh, the auction is going on right now. So let me show you guys how that works. Let me fill it up. And we'll run down the street real quick. You can't take the bus stop to the auction just because it's right next door to your dealership here. But as you can see, they're wheeling out cars here, and then you start bidding on them. You have to purchase a ticket to attend the auction through this guy right here, which is what we're gonna do. So I got my daily ticket, and then you have to take a seat and basically bid on the cars. So SUV, I'm not really looking for an SUV here. You can put a bid on it though, so I'll bid a few dollars on it just to jack the price up here a bit. That's going up there pretty good. Has some sort of, oh, there's the Chevy Chevelle looking vehicle. Starting bid is at $6,470. All right, I'll probably bid on this one. I'll get it really jacked up there. Cool, 71. And another Charger if we want it. I'll put a few small bids in. I won't pay more than 19 though. Maybe I'll go 20. It's over 20. Never mind. Oh, there we go. It's rendering in. All right, there's our new Chevy Chevelle SS. I want to say, so looking at this car and some of the other models too, I want to say the developer got these vehicles from GTA 5. A lot of this, like, this looks like the same exact Chevelle that I have in OCRP. So I want to say they use the same 3D modeling. Say everything looks exactly the same on this car as those do. So we're gonna go ahead and bring it in here. It shouldn't need anything. Usually when they're at the auction, they don't require anything. Yeah, it's a matter of if you want to. Come on, there we go. If you want to add stuff to it. Sure, it doesn't need any paint. Nope. And even if it doesn't need paint, if you want to, you can always change the color too. Yeah, I could do a red one if I wanted to, but not gonna do it in this case. I like to keep the cars the factory color there so the value stays the same. And then this one already has a racing kit on it. You can add ABS, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add NOS to it as well. And we're probably gonna leave everything else the same, like what it is. It seems pretty cool as it is. Oh, this is gonna be one of our showcase cars, so we definitely want this out front of the dealership here. Park it right there. Whew. Gotta be careful. You do take damage if you are a crazy driver. There you go. And then if you see, there's an enter key to get into the car, and then there's the car key, which is what you see me pop that menu up with. We're gonna go ahead and hop in our Charger. Ooh, this door's in rough shape. This thing, and the hood too. I'm pretty sure this thing needs work done on it. We got our Honda Accord in there. We got to pick up too. Whoops. Oh, let me talk to him real quick. There we go. Yeah, it needs some work. Even though they do the repairs, sometimes this stuff doesn't visually look like it's repaired, but it'll be repaired per the stats. This is the skill point system I was talking about earlier. So like you can do some upgrades here for car washing, bargaining, employees. I think these are like discounts for repairs and tunes and paint jobs and whatnot. So stuff you can unlock as you gain experience. So it's pretty cool, like I said, that you have something to work towards in this game too. The other one, it just kind of seems a little dull and not as great as this one is. That's for damn sure. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. When it turns 8 o'clock, everybody shuts off, shuts down, and they go home for the day. except when they're doing a task for you. So since it's 8 o'clock, oh man, that is not done. And I can't get in it, so I can't. Well, I guess I gotta leave my charger running overnight. Oh yeah, that's the gist of the game there. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video of Car for Sale Simulator 2023. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. We'll definitely do some more of it. It's something that I've enjoyed playing. I grinded a good 8 to 10 hours to get to where I'm at right now, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.